Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to some Door Kickers 2 Task Force North. We are back yet again with the race mod. We are on mission 3 because we're not finishing mission 2. Honestly, you could probably just set up, if you want to do mission 2, just set up everyone outside, push this left side, get the guy, and then leave. That's all you have to do. But I'm not going to do it. I refuse. Alright, we're on mission 3, headquarters. Wait, is that what it was called? Yeah, headquarters. Oh, it's a bomb mission? Oh no, it's executioner. Okay. Let's see. Eliminate all terrorists. No time to listen. We have traitors in our quarters. Get your gear and survive. What? Hey, is this implying that they... Wait, they're actually like in our encampment? Because there's a quartermaster here. And this is a firing range, it looks like. How would this work? How would they even possibly do this? I don't... you got a generator. Oh, so what, do they take over our encampment? They're just sitting around by the fire? How'd this happen? There's a dead person in a security room, it looks like. So we got 2 executioners. I don't know what this one's... Oh, this is an interrogation room. What? Is it just me, or is this map, like, very weird? Because if this is an interrogation room, why is there a door that leads straight outside? Wouldn't this also be a hallway? That's very odd. We could cut off the power to each building if we wanted to. Looks like there's a garage of some sort. I don't know why they're not straight. I mean, why are they all like on angles? We are apparently not very professional. That's probably why we got taken over. Looks like they rolled up in a bunch of cars, just hopped out and took over the place while we were sleeping. Wait, we only get 2 people. I just realized that. We can rescue people though. Looks like they already have their night vision on. I guess they were prepared for this somehow. As for who we're gonna use, since we only have 2 people, I'm thinking we take a squad lead with Gogs. And I mean, if they're just, if I want to roleplay it, I mean, I could take off the Gogs, take off the weapon, only have a pistol. That would make more sense. If you're getting ambushed, you know, these 2 are sleeping. I'm assuming these are cots here. Isn't that what those are? I can't tell. So they were like resting. It's the middle of the night, you know, the place is getting taken over. You know, they hop out of bed. They might have a pistol on them, maybe. I mean, I highly doubt they're going to have full armor and helmet and everything. I mean, I guess we could say that they came in late, you know? And before they could get all their stuff to the quartermaster, you know, they got raided. That's what we're going with, at least. Let's see. Honestly, probably still the MP5 SD. I was thinking about the URG-1, or URG-I, but I think the MP5. And then for our other one, we will take... that's all good. Do I want to use wall breaches? Maybe not. Maybe I don't use wall breaches because... Wait, what the heck? What is this? Alright, maybe we don't use wall breaches because we don't want to blow up our own base. That's gonna be the logic behind this. I think slap charges are probably alright. I mean, we can also rescue these people. I'm assuming they have grenades and things. But do I want to use grenades in my own base? Here, we'll take smoke grenades. And for our other person, who do we take? Should it be like both squad leads? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Linear charges would be nice. But also smokes, or... Well, no, we don't have the gas mask, so I guess gas grenades won't really help as much. I guess we'll take 2 MP5 SDs with linear charges. Take a lot of them. Don't need the lockpick. Take another banger. Is that good? Oh wait, no, we do need the lockpick, don't we? They have grates. I don't think you can use the charges on grates, right? There's only one, though. Oh, there's 2. But we don't need to get in there anyway. That's just for the security cameras. Okay, so let's just take... Alright, yeah, that's fine.
We'll go. Let's go.
Okay, wait, no, this is an armory. Wait, why is the armory down here but the quartermaster's up here? What? That don't make any sense. Am I crazy in thinking that the quartermaster should be in front of the armory? Instead of... Wait, the shooting range is over here. I'm confused now. Well, we know there's no enemies in here because we have a boy in here, so we can just go right in. That would have been wild if there was actually enemies in here. Alright, so we gotta get rid of this guy. We don't know if there's another hostage or something in here. If I had to guess, there wouldn't be. What do these guys have? They have MK18 and MP7. They have grenades, flashes, and slap charges. We do have a lot of these charges. Okay. Actually, this one we won't, but I'll put one on here.
Setting charge. Charge ready. Roger.
Take him. How did they have a hostage in the interrogation room? How did these guys let this happen? I don't know how this happened. Can I, like, climb over this? Of course not. You're just gonna hold this for right now? Aha. Alright, let's move out. No, don't do that. Why can't I cancel this? Stop. We're sending out the 2 fodder guys first. Then we will follow up with these guys. These guys are more important. They're also better trained. Even though technically they're part of the same group, are they not? We are in darkness here. Even though there's a street light that apparently is not on. Traitor? Oh, that's what they're going with? Like they're traitors? Then why would they have AKs? Wouldn't they also have the same gear that we have? Wow. It took him 6 shots? Or... How many shots did it take? Wow. Bro, maybe he should... maybe he shouldn't be part of our little group we got here. That was ridiculous. Wait, is this a police station? Oh, wait, we're SWAT, aren't we? I'm stupid. So yeah, why would SWAT officers have AKs?
Clear.
Also, this guy is much better than the other one. Oh, look at this pixel peak. This is gonna be crazy.
Danger.
Really? He one-taps this guy and then takes like 5 shots on him and doesn't kill him. I believed him in and everything. Alright, whatever. I have MP5, so I can't really take that long-range fight there. That's fine. Do need to clear over here. Still got plenty of time, so I'm not too worried about that. Wait, can't this guy... Can't he see him? What? Why doesn't he shoot this guy? That's weird. Do they not... Do, like, rescuable units not interact with the enemy at all? I actually don't know. Okay, we're not gonna kill him just yet. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I thought I would need 2 guns. Alright, you hold that. You push over.
Stop right there.
I thought that would be the case. Cool. So yeah, they literally took over the police station, then they started a bonfire and just kind of was sitting here. These are the guys that took over the police station? That's crazy. These guys are built a little bit different, I guess. I'd like to turn this off. I don't know what doing this does, but... I don't even know what it did. I don't think these streetlights were on to begin with. Maybe they were. Alright, you're gonna have to really roll fucking D20 for this one, buddy. Actually, maybe not. You can't see me. Alright, we got a trader up there. We got this guy here, that guy. So we got 2 minutes. I want to kind of clear some more of this. Alright, there's no one out there. That's good. So we're going to bring him around. If I can get around... Is this light? It's not light. Okay, that's good. So if I go around here, this guy can't see me. So I should be able to get an angle on him right here. We are going to take this shot. That is crazy that he managed to get a shot off before they both killed him. He injured one of them too. That is crazy. Bro, the barricaded positions in this game are so powerful when it's the enemy, but so weak when it's one of your guys. I don't know why. Now this guy I should be able to take now. Hopefully. Oh. I pressed F, he just didn't shoot. Alright. Let's just pull you both over here. Do I just take this? Let's just take it. There we go. So that guy you one tap, but okay, whatever. We're just gonna have them sit there. I'll feel a little bit better once I get rid of this executioner. Okay, there are 2 guys here. Alright, there's 3 guys aiming the same way. That's a little dangerous. Maybe we bring him up. I was kind of having him hold this, but... Let's run him up here. We have plenty of time. Neither of these guys have a long-range gun, which I really don't think's great. That's not cover, really. A wheelbarrow isn't considered cover? They could definitely block a bullet. Come on now. Alright, you two are gonna aim for this guy. You should be able to kill all 3 pretty easy. In fact, let's just do this. Okay, good. I didn't need it anyway. That's what I was hoping for. You just hold this. Push up. We don't know if there's any more executioners over here yet. We're gonna get rid of this fuse box. But we're not gonna blow it up, mind you. We're gonna disable it. Same with the generator. I didn't blow up the generator. I'm disabling them. Just turning them off. Where did these guys come from? What? Wait, did he just spawn here? What just happened? Oh my god. It definitely looked like he just spawned here. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It doesn't look like I didn't really need to cover that anymore. Let's just have you hold this. Actually, come back down. Hold it from here. Where is the fuse box here? It's down here, actually. Alright. I want to get rid of the fuse box.
Roger.
All we're doing is turning it off. Just ignore the fact that we hit it. Okay, so they actually came out here. Okay, you can put a slap charge on this. Actually, maybe we jump through the window instead. They won't be able to see us from here. What? Where'd this guy come from? Yeah, let's hop in. Alright, in here is actually clear. I want to get in here.
Ready to burn.
Someone heard that, but it's fine. What do we got on the cams? These cameras are literally useless. They don't have any cameras inside. What camera is showing this one? What? This one is? That's weird. Okay. Alright, so the cameras are completely useless. They didn't help whatsoever. Apparently there's a guy right here I didn't see. Guess the cameras did help. Just lied. There is a thing over here? Why is the bathroom... Whatever. Whatever. Also, ignore this. I just turned it off. I didn't break it. I'd like to get rid of this guy. I should be able to sneak up on him here. Oh. Didn't I just see a thing? Oh, there's a guy up here. Oh, it's a chain fence. I see now. So there's a guy there. There's a guy here. There's a guy here. I think it's time to push these guys up. We could pull a guy over here, clear this real fast. Maybe that's a better idea. Kind of want to go in here and get this guy. Alright, let's pull you over.
On it.
I'm just gonna have him chill right here. Actually, shut this.
You got it.
Alright, now I can break this. That worked out. Nice. Oh, that guy? Alright, cool. It all worked out. I didn't think he'd be able to see me from there. This isn't a light. Yeah, this isn't a light source, so I don't know how he saw me. Alright, let's get you guys up here.
Confirmed.
Oh, wait, you're the squad lead. Okay. You have a slap charge, right? Yeah, you do.
Tangos.
Wait, can I just go... No, I don't want to break the windows. It's easier to replace doors than windows, though. This window's already broken. Alright, you know what? We'll break the window instead. We won't blow it up, though. We're just gonna clear it.
On it. Ready on Alpha.
Alpha, go.
Smoked one.
Hey!
Nice. Oh, I could have turned off the fuse box here. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure this place is clear.
Banger out. Confirmed.
Yeah. Might be a guy in here. Just kick it.
Copy.
Oh, there was. There was a guy in the bathroom. There we go. Looks like this is doing well. Like that. I guess that's as good an angle as I'm gonna get. Alright, let's bring you guys up. like to turn off the power here. Okay, there's actually no one back there.
Roger.
We can just get rid of this by switching off the breaker box. And that's all we did to it. So now I can take a nice little angle here. I'm not going to push that any further. You're going to chill right there. You're going to open this. We know there's a guy in here. Sway. Oh. Okay. I was almost too... What the hell? Is that a bomb? What? Why is there a bomb? Oh my god. What just happened? Why was there a bomb up there? Well, it's a good thing that the bomb wasn't anywhere that there was people, because I don't think it killed anyone. In fact, I don't even know where the bomb was. Was it up here or was it somewhere else? Wasn't it, like, right here? I mean, there's blood here, but I think that was an enemy. I don't think it killed any hostages. Huh. Alright, well, not my problem, I guess. It did get my people kind of messed up here because I was distracted. That's completely my fault, though. Now he's distracted. Alright, we are gonna have to hard push this because there are more hostages. We don't know if there are any executioners here. Beautiful. You guys double swing that. You guys push up. This guy was literally looking at this guy the whole time and did nothing. That's pathetic.
Banger out! Clear.
Nothing. Let's push right here. You're also gonna come over. There we go. How do I get you out? Why did it take so many shots to kill that guy? Alright, whatever.
Reloading. Clear.
Alright. Let's toss a... What's happening here? Okay.
Hang out.
We're gonna hard swing it all the way. There's nothing. Surely there's not a guy in the shooting range, right? That wouldn't make any sense. I'm not even gonna... Okay, yeah. There's no chance that somebody was gonna be in the shooting range. That would be ridiculous. Alright, we have eyes on, I think, what would be the last hostages. So we should be able to just push up.
Banger out!
I should have waited for the banger. Alright, it's fine. Double swing it. Oh, okay. Back it up. That's a lot of people. I was not expecting there to be this many people here. I thought there was only going to be like 1 or 2 left at most. That's fine. We can just do something like this. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. I think maybe right here is good.
Putting smoke.
Who has you? I want to use the frag, but also I can't. It's part of the roleplay. I can't do it. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Perfect. Okay. I wasn't really looking... Well, I mean, I was hoping for some kills. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Good job. Mission complete.
That's why I didn't push out any further. Oh, I did lose a hostage. Wait, can I, like, go back to see that? When did it happen? It was, like, somewhere around here. So what exactly happened here? Maybe that was a hostage? I guess it was. Darn. I was not expecting a car bomb. Wait, come on now. Alright. Post office. Let's see. After attempted raid on our headquarters, we are left with no option but get rid of our HVT Flybird. So you've removed the hit on us. Hate that goes away. Managed to trace the weapons from the attackers to this post office. Firearms correlate directly to the case, illegally shipping firearms, local gangs. I find it really hard to believe these are local gangs. What kind of local gangs are using suicide bombers and bombs and AK-47s? Like, what? Where the fuck are we if this is the case? Detectives scouted the area, multiple heavily armed security guards with armor and at least 4 civilians. Heavy resistance. Alright, so there are civvies. Gotcha. Alrighty then. So we could bring an undercover, have him kind of peer through here, kind of walk in, get a lay of the land kind of thing. We can't blow the walls because they're double thick. I don't think you can blow through those. Alright. I think this is another shield mission. Wait, do they know we're here? Does it say that? Just says they have heavily armed people with armor. Alright. Alright. So, I'm guessing this is a gas mission then?
Roger.
Maybe instead of MP5, we rock the URGI here. But I feel like that's not a SWAT weapon, you know? I feel like the MP5 SD is the SWAT gun. You'll never catch SWAT using an AK. Come on. Why don't we just stick with the MP5? I mean, I guess you could argue MK18 too. I mean, they do use this gun. I'm almost positive they don't use a M4A1. At least I've never seen a SWAT use one. I know they use a, well, I guess it's not the Mossberg, but they do use a shoddy. Actually, does modern SWAT use a shoddy? I actually don't know. Let's give you level 4 plate. I don't know why you didn't have level 4 plate. Alright, of course, team lead goes in first. I kind of like him with the double bangs and smokes. I feel like that's kind of fitting for a team lead. Actually, I guess the bangs aren't, but... or the smokes, for that matter. I guess not. I guess none of it's actually team lead material, but it's fine. We do have a couple reinforced doors here that we could use charges on. I kind of do want to use a shield. I think that would make sense. Maybe we take a level 4 shield here. Since they're expected to have rifles and heavy armor and all that. You will take the full vest. I doubt they have AP ammo. I mean, he's got the minimal, like the minimum mobility that you could possibly have. So I can put anything here and it won't matter. We don't want a hammer. We don't want bolt cutters. We don't want wall breach. I mean, I guess you can have slap charges. I mean, doesn't really matter, I suppose. Shield will go first. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Then for our last guy, we will have... what do you get? You get the camera. I mean, the camera wouldn't be terrible, but also, I feel like the camera's just so useless in this game. And you guys are just like reserve soldiers. You're just basic. I mean, you get the exact same things as the squad lead, but whatever. So I guess we'll take him with double... oh, we don't need double linear charge, do we?
Affirmative.
Oh, I gotta remember to put a gas mask on him. There we go. Do I take something else? Like, I mean, what else is there to take? I can't take, like, bangs in here or anything. I could take an extra bang, but we also have gas, so I think we're rolling with this.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
There we go. Alright, first things first, we're gonna have our shield go over here, actually. Shield's gonna set up here. These three are gonna come over here. Which of you is my bomber? You are.
Roger. Setting charge. Charge set.
Why can you see through this? I don't like that. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Maybe nothing. There's a hostage in here. Why would they put one random hostage out here? That don't make much sense at all. Now I kind of wish I had the spy cam, because that would have been pretty cool to, like, peek in through the door there. Also, you can only look through this one singular window. Why? There's like a tiny gap. There's just a random civvy in here. Just minding his own business, I guess. Alright, so we're not going to blow that, obviously. We're going to stack on both sides of this door, even though, yeah, you're not supposed to stack on both sides of the door. Whatever. I don't care. I like it. It looks cool. Let's check, see what's over here, just in case. Alright, there's nothing over there. Bro, I hate how close these are to the edge, because you can't walk right along the wall. Alright. Bro, this shield looks so pathetic. So what we're going to do, we're going to plant charges on these.
Placing charge. Ready to burn. Affirmative. Placing charge. Charge set.
It's fine if we don't have enough to plant it on every door. I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much. Back you up. Let's set you up right here.
Bravo. Go.
I see. I thought they said there was only 4 civvies. That's a lot of civvies. We're gonna let it breathe a little bit.
Clear.
Nothing? Alright. I don't like all these civvies being in the way. Maybe I should have took some stingers. There we go. We're gonna push our shield up to the door. And we're gonna push... Okay, well... That complicates things a little bit, but... I guess we'll split 2 and 2 here.
Clear.
Yep. Okay, there we go.
They're here.
They're here. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this working then. Just swing it like a mad lad. Alright. So I'm one guy. Just gonna push and die. Maybe. I kinda don't want to use the bangers here. But I will anyway.
Watch out!
Cool. There's a lot of civvies in this level. At least 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at least a lot more than that. It's at least like 10 so far. Bro. This civvy couldn't have gave me the fucking common courtesy to warn me there was a guy standing there with a gun. Bro, the civvies in this game drive me insane. Alright, let's go ahead and open this. That way we can get a nice little angle here.
Roger. Go.
Alright, that's fine, I guess. I don't want to take this one, though. I should clear this first, and then just have someone hold that. Do have gas, so maybe we'll just push with the gas here. Who has the gas? Teal? Yeah. Go ahead and push these two up. That's probably a little bit too far, but it's fine. Actually, I don't even think... Oh, there might be a guy in here. Yeah.
Watch out!
You're gonna push out. You're gonna hold that. Alright, there's a guy in here. He put the shield. Alright. Oh, I can't move there. Alright, that's fine. I probably should put you guys on match speed. I kind of want to use one of them other charges, not the slap charge here. Just in case there's a civvy. So let's run you over, plant this, and then come back.
Roger. Setting charge. Charge ready.
Swing it. There we go. Just waiting for them to open this. That's not everyone? I see.
Clear.
There could be someone right here.
Bang out.
Look out!
He's probably in this little stall here. Yeah. Easy.
Mission complete.
Go.
Alright. That one wasn't too bad. I actually like that mission. Alright, so we got the neighborhood. Oh boy. It's a 5-man. Alright, people listen carefully. Remnants of the cartel at the post office. We confirm their involvement in illegal weapons trade. Yada yada. Settle for a final raid towards their suspected main supply. Clear all buildings, find evidence. Just gonna kill everybody. We're assaulting a low-income neighborhood. Oh no. Find the equipment they've been handing out. We'll have 2 officers on standby, keeping the perimeter secure and clear. Okay. Not to ruin these people. Okay, yeah. What? Why is there a camera? Which one of you is a traitor? I'm surprised. None of them are enemies? Alright. Let's use red team. I haven't used red team in a while. So we get 5 people, so it's just gonna be the main 5 guys. Yeah. There we go. What? Oh. I don't have anything with them anyway. Alright.
Copy.
Do I want a shield? I really don't like the shield, honestly. But I could put more levels into the shield just to make it a little bit better. There. I don't even know what that did. Alright, let's set you up. What is your task? Like, job? Tech specialist? Should I take a camera just for the hell of it? You know what? We'll take a camera just to... just to fit the roleplay, I guess. You also get more thermal torches if I wanted those, but why would I ever use a thermal torch when you have a lockpick gun? I'll take the lockpick gun with him. Obviously, we're not going to be blowing up the walls. This is just a residential neighborhood. There's civvies around. This is an HMG. Why is there an HMG right here? Maybe we'll blow up this wall. But also, I don't want to blow up the walls. I mean, SWAT does do that, though. This is a kitchen. Barricade area right there. This is the only time we can really get a look of the layout and things, because once we start, all this turns black. So we have to remember there's an HMG in this room here. Aiming straight at this door. We could bust the window and toss a flash and peek it, I guess. Alright. Let's see. We'll take the shield. Shield will have... Don't want to use that. Maybe we'll take bolt cutters. Because there is a grated window there maybe we could go through. That makes sense to have a shield with bolt cutters, even though technically it would be the guy behind the shield that uses bolt cutters if they need to. I'll take the gas, of course.
Affirmative.
You... Linear charges, I'm kind of digging the linear charges. I like these a lot more than slap charges. Because I don't have to, like, worry about someone standing behind the slap charge, like, the door, and dying to the slap charge.
Lock and load.
I like that a lot, actually. Bro, why didn't you have some guys guarding these ones? These guys are just standing here. Alright. Let's see if there's anyone straight away. No? There's also an open window down there I have to worry about. How close do I have to be to get the bonus? Oh, there we go. Shield bracing. Improved stacking. Okay. Cool, cool. So we're... It looks like this is the only open window, which means we can go here. We're going to clear this room first. This building first. Then we got doors on this side. Might clear this one next, or... Actually, maybe we'll go to the bottom first, clear this one, since this one has no windows. You know there's, you know, HMG up there. We could go up here. Alright. We're not going to split the party. We're going to try and keep it nice and steady. What's the button? What's this? What? Auto-triggered? What does that mean? How did I do that? Oh. I didn't even know you could do that. If you hold shift and press one of the numbers, you can auto-trigger your thing. That's cool. I didn't know that. I was looking for whatever button lets me do this, but whatever. Just sending out 2 for right now. Alright. Do-do-do-do.
Tango down.
I didn't realize there was a little tiny gate here. Alright, send you 2 there. Where's our spy cam? That's what I was looking for. There he is. Alright, you 3 are gonna come this way. You 2 are gonna guard the flanks, which is just those doors and this door. Alright, so let's move. Could be guys here and here. Alright, you know what? Let's have you guys come down and join the stack for a second. We're gonna have to clear the outside first, which, I mean, you should do anyway, but still. Civvies up there. Nothing there. Alright, the outside is completely clear. I feel good about that, so we're gonna stack up here and here. Then we can... Oh, there's an open window right here. Civvies in here. Alright. Let's go ahead and do our thing. Where's our spy cam? You.
Affirmative.
You are gonna watch that. There's nothing in there. Alright. Go ahead and pick it. There could be a guy over here. Since these are just normal people, we're not gonna break any of their things. We're just gonna treat it like a actual house. We're gonna try not to break any windows, not gonna break any doors. Go ahead and spy cam. We got a civvy in there. Once again, could be other enemies in here. Why do they lock every door in their house? Who does that?
Roger.
Do you guys lock every single door in your own home?
Roger.
Seems a little odd to me. That's suspicious. Alright, there's just a counter.
Wilco.
I'm not gonna kick it. I'm gonna open it. Okay, there's no one here. I doubt there's anyone inside this house. We will check everywhere just in case. But I'm fairly certain there's no one here.
Roger. Affirmative.
Alright. Let's get you down.
Affirmative.
Okay. Yeah, there's no one here. I should have closed every door as I was leaving just to keep everything nice and neat, but it's fine. We know there's enemies up here because there's an HMG. I highly doubt there's a civvy just sitting around with an HMG inside their house. So we are going to move on over here, though, with our 3 stack. You... If there are enemies, we will blow the door instead of lockpick.
Hostile in sight.
Aha! This is the one with the barricaded area. Alright. Let's go over here, check this one.
Roger.
So we know there's an enemy in here.
Affirmative. Setting charge. Charge set.
Hello? What? Why can't I...
Roger.
I want to let me do this. Tool can't be used here. What? Why not? Why can't I use the snake tool here?
Affirmative.
Why is this... What? That's weird. Okay, I don't know what's happening with this one. I guess we're just gonna have to open it like a normal door, because I don't want to accidentally break someone's things. Alright. We're not gonna push past that little spot there. Okay, well, never mind. That pushed a lot farther than I thought they were. There might be someone in here. This one we can kick open.
Wilco.
No one. Alright. What am I supposed to do with this door, though? I mean, I could... Why can't I use the spy tool? It don't make any sense. Okay, well, I guess...
Wilco.
Huh. I'm not sure why it won't let me.
Affirmative.
We'll drill the lock because we don't know if there's civvies. I think those were civvies that were just yelling. Probably shouldn't have a guy on this side, but it's fine. Actually, I'll open it from right here.
Roger.
What? What is this? Hello? Why is there, like, a dresser in front of the door? Are there bad guys in here? How do I get in here? What the heck? That explains why I couldn't get the camera in, I guess. That's odd.
Wilco.
Huh.
Hostile in sight.
Alright, so we got baddies in here. Oh. Okay. We got 2 baddies here. I kind of want to... Okay. Let's do this. You're my smoker.
Wilco.
There we go. Apparently that doesn't make noise. What? What do you mean they're here? You didn't even see anything. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait till they turn. Oh, okay. You guys just instantly turned around. There's a third guy over there. Alright, this guy's still right here. Why don't I have any options? There we go.
Placing charge. Comms check. No copy. Ready to burn.
Alright, just push in. Oh, don't push up. Just push right there. You're gonna push over here. You're also gonna push over here. You... I guess you could peek this real fast. Alright, cool. Alright, you go ahead and hold that. You're gonna hold that. You two are fine as is. Yellow's my smoker, so I'm gonna pop another smoke in here. You can hold that. If I pop a smoke in here, he can solo clear it, so I'm not too worried. There is a guy with an LMG in there, too. Maybe I'll pop 2 smokes just to be sure. We have plenty of them. 3, 2, 1. Alright, cool.
Roger.
And we know there's a hostage in here because we just killed an executioner.
Loading. Clear.
They have a kill hole in their wall right here. I didn't even realize that.
Affirmative.
Alright. You two, get over here. Neither of you have charges, but it's fine. You get the spy cam. Alright, there's no one in here, so we don't need to go in there. Let's see. This is a very tight corridor. We can just kick this, though. There's no one there. Really don't like this little corridor, though. That's kind of annoying. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull back. You're going to run up, put this
Roger.
one,
Placing charge. Charge set.
pull back. You guys can turn off that for now. Beautiful. How are you doing? You're doing fine over here, right? Guess I can move you up to right here.
Clear.
Wait, could I rescue these guys? Oh no, I guess not. Don't want to push you up that far. Let's just go right here. Bring one with the shield. We're gonna gas this area up here. Oh, okay. What is happening? There we go. Nice. Ah! Not nice. Okay, nice. Go ahead and push it. You guys can also come up. It doesn't look like there can be anyone else in there, so... Alright, this building's clear. Very nice and clean, except for that yellow hit. Now we know there's an HMG here. Can't forget about that. I mean, ideally you would just blow a hole right here, kill the HMG instantly. But we're not doing that, so... What we're gonna do instead... is... I'm gonna charge here.
Setting charge. Ready to burn.
Okay, then you two are gonna come here. Wait, can I use this? Oh, I can't use it through the curtains. Wait, I could use it over here, though. I don't know why I didn't do that instead.
Affirmative.
Or not. What? Hello? Okay, I guess you can't do it while there's a charge on the door. That's fine, I guess. Can we clear this? That really pissed them off for some reason. Why were there curtains on the outside of the window? What? I just realized that. Still can't use that. I feel like you'd be able to use that underneath curtains, but what do I know? Bro. Why does it always have to do this? Clear the window. Yes. There, perfect angle. Alright, good. That's the angle I was looking for. Back up. There we go. Double swing it. Beautiful. Keep an eye on those doors. We only need one of you there. So we got our smokes. We have access to all of that. We could hop somebody in here below this and then have a good angle there. Push this. All these doors are closed, so I feel kind of good about pushing in. I'm still kind of a little worried, though. I'm exposed to this door right here. I mean, you really shouldn't be passing by a door like this or just standing in front of it, but we got us a shield right here. He's just gonna kind of guard that for a second. You two are gonna do this.
Roger.
Beautiful. Push in. Alright. Why is this on fire? I just realized that.
Wilco, hostile in sight.
So you got one baddie here, that's it? Actually, I'm kind of... I feel like the spy cam's kind of growing on me, honestly. Let's wait till he turns. He has no idea. You can see his arms pretty clearly, buddy. Come on. Turn away. Alright, whatever.
Tango down. No orders, boss?
Alright, everyone's stacked on the last door. We're going in hot. We're blowing both of them. Actually, let's spy cam this first. Where's the spy cam? You.
Roger. Hostile in sight.
Oh
Hostile
ho,
in sight.
there's 3 of them. VSS on the table. Local gang member. Cartel grunt. Alright. A local gang member looks like a terrorist, I see. I mean, I guess they are classified as terrorists, aren't they? Wasn't that just in the news or something? Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do something a little odd. Similar how I did last last mission. What we're gonna do... I'm gonna throw smoke. Do.
Watch out!
Push in through the smoke. Who else is left? You. There should be one more in here. There we go. Alright, everyone's dead. So we got 2 rooms left. Where's my shield? Shield wants to go in front of this. This gas out of my face. Can I throw through this? I can't. Okay. Where is my you?
Roger.
No one here. Okay.
Affirmative.
So we can go through here. We'll snake this door.
Roger. Hostile in sight. Hostile
Okay,
in
so we
sight.
got two guys left. Kind of sad that you can't like throw through this. Oh wait, this is a kill hole. It's not an entrance. Okay.
We'll go.
Oh wait, no, it is an entrance. Oh, it's also a kill hole, I guess.
Flashbang out!
Alright, there we go.
Good job. Mission
Perfect.
complete.
That was a pretty fun mission. I actually like that mission a lot. Alright, that's gonna be all for today. We have 3 missions left. Warehouse, office, and Serban? Alright. I actually really enjoyed this mission. This mission was fun. Post office was alright. Hated the second mission. I would have actually been completely fine with the second mission if the target was actually in the main compound. Headquarters was actually pretty fun. I like that one. The only reason I got 1 star is because of the car bomb. The first mission was pretty good too. I like that mission too. Just didn't really make sense to have bombs everywhere. But yeah, that's gonna be all for now. Thanks for watching. Till next time, GG.